guess we're live. Okay. So I'll wait for a minute. Hello, everybody. Hey, okay. We'll let a few folks get on here in just a little bit. Hi, Steve. Okay. I'm not sure how good the internet's going to hold up. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I just never have very good internet. So hey, I just want to mention some of the stations that I visited over the last couple of days. But I started off in Hugo, Oklahoma, and it was at KITX with Will and Barry, a great visit. Then I went to Ada, Oklahoma, and it was at KYKC with Bill. I believe it was supposed to be with Craig, but I visited with Bill, and he's a native of Wyoming as well, so that was kind of cool to talk with him. And then I went to Ardmore, Oklahoma, KKAJ with Steve. Had a good talk. And Cushing, Oklahoma, the Cush. Had a great time with the gals there. Miss Joyce, you were great. Made me feel right at home. Tahlequah, Oklahoma, KEOK with Steve. Thanks for having me on, buddy. Stillwater, Oklahoma this morning, KGFY with Jay. I hope those allergies clear up, buddy. I was feeling sorry for you. And then the last one today was in Kiowa, Kansas with Mr. Austin. Just a great talk with him. So it was cool. I got back in the car and I was driving up to Dodge City, and you played Brother Highway, and then you played a Van Halen song right after it. That was awesome. So you're an original DJ, buddy, just doing what you want to do. So, but I still got a couple of stops. I'll be here in Dodge City to visit with Josh in the morning, KERP, and then I'll go down to Elk City, Oklahoma, KECO with Jared. So, yeah, we're just pushing Brother Highway right now, and it's the perfect song to be doing this, because I'm traveling all over the place, and it's been a lot of fun, going in and just kind of pushing the new record, Sagebrush. And I'll kind of talk about that a little bit. So Sagebrush, the record, a lot of people have asked me, now, where did you come up with the title? And so really, I just wanted to make it real simple. Try to think of one word that kind of sums up the whole record. And there's really only one spot in America where sagebrush grows, and it's a big area. Wyoming, Colorado, Utah, western Kansas, parts of Montana, Idaho, and so yeah, it's a pretty good kind of wraps it all up, sums it up for this record. And as far as the songs that are on there, I wrote 8 of the 12, and it's a pretty good reflection of who I am and where I came from, and I'm pretty tickled with the way it all turned out. And big thanks to Mr. Mac McAnally for producing it and helping me out on some of those songs. The questions are just flying in. I can't keep up. Let's see. I guess I could do one of those songs. Hi, Sherry. Yeah, we're going to be in Colorado next weekend. We'll be in Craig. And then the following weekend we'll be in Elizabeth. Hey, Vance. Hope things are treating you well, buddy. And we need to get something in Oklahoma. We played in Wyandotte, excuse me, last Saturday. Had a great time. Sold out crowd at Border Town Casino. Had a good time there. But I'd love to play the Canes Ballroom in Tulsa. We played there with Dad many moons ago. I'd love to get back there again. But yeah, if you haven't heard Brother Highway on the radio yet, just call in your local station and say, hey, I want to hear Brother Highway. And go ahead and request anything else you want. As far as like picking the single, I kind of left that up to somebody else, because for me to pick out a favorite one, you've probably heard it said before, it's kind of like picking out your favorite kid. And I can't do that. So I left it up to somebody else to pick out the single. I mean, it easily could have been Some People Do, or Forever a Cowboy, or The Hawk, any one of them. But yeah, Brother Highway, it's a pretty good choice, I guess. Let's see. Yep, I'll be coming back to Cedarvale. Sorry, hey, the finger's healing up pretty good. There's no more blood. Yeah, it doesn't even look like it did anything to it. But I won't be cutting the cheese anymore. I'll just buy it sliced or shredded, whatever. Billy Ray, BRC. Well, let's see. What should we do? I'm working on some new material. I probably won't get back in the studio for a while, but I am writing. I got notes like this kind of written down. My suitcase is full of napkins and gas receipts with little notes written all over them. But hey, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to play this brand new song for you. I'm going to shut that air conditioner off. Just a second. Okay, here's a brand new song. Hasn't even been recorded yet. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to do this, but I don't care. Hey, Chancey. Go Pokes. It's very cool. Josh Allen is going to Buffalo. Wish the best of luck to you, buddy. It was so cool to turn on Sports Center way before the draft came on and just see Steamboat, the logo, everywhere. John Dunbar, how are you doing, Bard? Okay, so here's a brand new song. Hasn't been recorded yet, but it's one I just kind of came up with. Okay, let's see if we can do it. The neighbors are really loud in this hotel, by the way. Hang your spurs on the wall, lay your saddle to rest. The rodeo is over, nothing left to test. The years and the miles have now caught up to you. The memories and buckles show all that you've been through. And now that it's over, oh, the stories that you have, share them with your kids and they'll brag about their dad. Well, he was one of the best, and it's easy to see. A cowboy is all that he wanted to be. Well, you're proud to win the whole thing, a dream that finally come. Now it's back to working cattle and raising kids there at home. You've been a hand at tooling leather, building shafts and riggings too, and helping out the rookies at your own rodeo school. But now that it's over, oh, the stories that you have, share them with your kids and they'll brag about their dad. Well, he was one of the best, and it's easy to see. A cowboy's all that he wanted to be. This is a solo part. you think about the old days, how you rode upon the stars, the roar of the crowd, and free drinks at the bar. Well, you're a rodeo legend, Hall of Fame bound, and you still get the chills when you hear that buzzer sound. Well, now that it's over, all the stories that you have, share them with your kids, and they'll brag about their dad. Well, he was one of the best, and it's easy to see that a cowboy's all he wanted to be. Yeah, a cowboy's all that he wanted to be. Brand new one. You have that one to look forward to someday. Okay, yeah. I can't even keep up, folks. I would love to come back to Michigan. We got a lot of family there. All kinds of bubbles and thumbs up and hearts. I wish I did this more often. You know, where I live in northeast Kansas, don't get a whole lot of cell phone service out there. Well, thank you. Yeah, thanks for all the support over the last 2 or 3 years. It started off in a little dive bar, and went from that to opening up for guys like Toby Keith and Garth Brooks and Aaron Watson, Cody Johnson, Corb Lund. Looking forward to this year's Chris LeDoux Days. Going to be a good one. We got Corb back there again. Corb Lund and the Hurtin' Albertans. It's going to be a good one. So, shoot. Yeah, looking forward to Elizabeth. Yep. So the states that we're pretty much covering every state west of the Mississippi. I don't think we're going to be in California this year, though, but maybe something will come up. But we're going to be all throughout the Northwest. We'll be in Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana. We were just in Montana for the Buck and Horse Sale. We'll be in Wyoming, Cheyenne Frontier Days, the Grand Ole Opry of the West. That's what I've always said. We'll be in Colorado, Utah. I love Utah and Colorado. We'll be in Rapid City. We'll be in Fargo. We'll be in Minneapolis, kind of, I think. And we're going to Canada as well for a couple dates. And we're going to be in Texas. Coming to Texas, I think it's the end of August and pretty much the whole month of September. For some reason, they all landed in September. I must have said something that didn't make somebody happy. I don't know. Yeah, I wish we could come to California. I mean, we spent a little bit of time there last year, and I think the year before that. But we'll also be back at the National Finals Rodeo in Vegas. I'm just kind of going through my head of where we're going to be. But yeah, the places in Texas that we're going to be, and this isn't in order at all, but the places that I know of is New Braunfels, Waco, Lubbock, Roscoe, Katy, Parker. That's all I can think of right now. Maybe there'll be some more to be added to it. So I'm going to quit rambling now. Yeah, I tried out the black hat. I saw somebody, so black hat. I've had this thing for probably 25 years. I just figured I'd give it a shot. I think I'll just get the old silver belly back out again. And yeah, I've had a lot of people ask me, so is that your dad's hat? And not this one, but no, I don't wear dad's hat. I don't. I got about 5 or 6 inches in height on him, and my head got bigger. So his hats hang up in the house back at home. But all right. Well, thank you all for tuning in. I'm just trying to look for some questions here. All right. Well, I thank you for all your support, and I'll just keep on writing songs and traveling around. I can't wait to see you at the next show. So I'll see you somewhere down the road. All right. Thank you.